You always have to be working because you are a strong black woman. There is no rest for you. And so when you are not, when you are tired or you are complaining, people will be like, don't worry about it. You're a strong woman. I know you. Nobody is willing to listen to you. You're a strong black woman. And there's nothing like a strong black woman because none of us is strong 100% of the time. There are sometimes we are weak, and it's perfectly human. Nobody's strong 100% of the time. There are sometimes that they are just weak, and that's being human. Being human is not just about being strong all the time. It's about being strong here, being weak here, and that's it. So when they say strong black woman, it's a label that the slave master gave the African woman, that she feels she always has to be working to prove that she is a strong black woman. So she always has to be working. So that is that on that issue. And so it's not a good label because it means that if you are a woman and you are not on top of everything, just look at today now. Okay, look at today, the African woman today. Now, she has a family, she takes care of her husband, then she goes off to work in a company and she's supposed to be, become the CEO of the company or climb the corporate ladder. Then she gives birth to kids, supposed to take care of the kids, take care of her husband, make sure she's running her home perfectly, she's running her husband's life perfectly. And so there's so much that she has to do, and there's no time for her, because she's always trying to be this and be that. She's running, trying to climb the corporate ladder, like I said, trying to climb the corporate ladder, like I said. Then in her own family, she's taking care of her husband, making sure they have a good relationship. Then she's making sure that her and her kids have good relationships, right? And then where is the time? And then when she comes home from work, she has to do the house chores and stuff. So the question now is, where is the time for her to take care of herself or be herself? Who takes care of her? Basically, who takes care of the black woman? See, she's always the one taking care of, and they don't even bring about extended family coming in. She's always taking care of everybody. Who gets to take care of her? Like I said, who takes care of the black woman? Like I said, you're a strong black woman, so you don't want to appear weak. And again, and that problem I see that a lot of African American women have is they don't know how when they need help, they don't know how to ask for it because it's not something they are used to. Some of them, it comes out the wrong way. Sometimes if they need help from their husband, it comes off as them being aggressive, emotional, or argumentative. I don't want to deal with her today. I don't even know what's even happening with this one. I thought we were having a good time, and then she's now got. So nobody, because she's not used to asking for help, she may not ask for it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And so is this lack of self-care, this overworking of a woman and her not being fulfilled, that ends up predisposing her to having mental health issues. You always have to be strong all the time. You always have to be strong. When you're supposed to take a rest and relax and take care of yourself, you can't because, I have to do this to be a good wife. I have to do this. I have to be on top of this job so I can get promoted. Or I have to then make it worse. Then maybe you are now a single mother. You have like 3 or 4 kids. They are supposed to climb the corporate ladder, take care of your kids, manage your life. It's just so difficult and so demanding. Kids is demanding. And then what happens is some of these women, they fall in love with the wrong men that maybe take advantage of them or beat them or stuff like that. So, like I said, there's nobody there to take care of the black woman. And so, and that thing that is the last part of this segment is the stigma. African American women, we have a negative view of mental illness. From research, some believe that those that have mental illness are inferior to people that don't have mental illness, and which is not true. Just because someone is suffering from some mental health issues does not mean that person is inferior. Some of us, African American women, some of them, they are afraid to talk about their mental health issues. There's even one I read that she told her friend about her mental health issues, and then her friend was like, "Man, you are dangerous. Oh, I don't want to be around you. One day you can kill me or something." So again, a lot of them don't have, a lot of African American women don't have a true understanding of mental health issues. Some of them may be feeling something, they may be going through depression, and they may not even know it's depression. They may feel, it's just me, it's a personal thing. They don't know it's actually a real mental health issue until they break down. And it's when African women break down, that's when they end up seeing a doctor. So it's kind of sad. They don't pay attention to that self care, you know. So like I said, so black women do too much, so that's kind of thing kind of causes it, and the stigma makes it worse, because we have such a negative view of mental illness. They can't ask for help because if someone knows you are going to see a psychiatrist, they will be like, man, this woman is crazy, go away from her. You can't tell your friend, you don't know how to tell your husband because he still thinks you are nagging, and then when you now start when you're not fulfilling your role as a mother or taking care of your kids, then they start questioning your commitment to the relationship and stuff. So what I'm trying to what I'm trying to get out, or the purpose of this video, is to try and let people know, especially African American women, know that it is okay to talk about your mental health issues. I like it that in popular actresses are talking about their mental health issues. People like Monique, Taraji P. Henson, they're talking about issues that they have gone through. So it's okay to open up to the right people. Open up to the right people. Have groups, and I have groups that. Since there is social media now, you can talk to doctors online. You don't necessarily have to go there and people will see you. You can call them over the phone or have live sessions. And other ways that you can help your mental health issues is to take care of yourself, man. Stop trying to be the independent woman over woman. You don't need that. Try and take care of yourself. Sometimes kick your feet up and say, I'm relaxing. There's nothing wrong with a woman relaxing, African or American woman relaxing, you're a human being, you can relax. Don't feel the need to always be on or have to be working to try and show I'm a good mother. You don't need that, So, and that thing I need to talk about again is just understand that mental illness can be managed, because a lot of African American women have the wrong mindset. They think once you have mental illness, you are done for. No, it can be managed. And look for ways. When you are having issues, don't bottle it all up. Talk to your husband. Maybe you may not be saying it the right way. Maybe you may have to get somebody to talk with him, or you may write him a letter, or try a way so he can understand what you are going through. I know women can be difficult, and the African American men can be difficult to get across to, but let them know that this thing is what you are going through. It's not that you are being aggressive or emotional or argumentative. So, and that's what I have for today. So, I really hope this video helps somebody, and that if you are suffering from mental illness, you should know the right channel to go through, and you should have a lot of women that support each other. It's not about fighting and being crabs in the bucket, Just support each other, and if you have any issues or any questions, you can just send me a message. I will help you with that. So on that note, I'm out. It's Dark Prophet. Have a nice day.